Hey, what's up guys? I'm Praetorian.
And Jynx here.
And welcome to Surviving the Aftermath Steam Edition. So we played this game, I think it was exactly a year ago, almost. It was like late October, early November of 2019. And so we played the Epic Game Store version. And that version was quite a bit different than this one. It was early access, so Paradox has been adding to the game this entire time. A lot of patches and new features. And now they're releasing the game on Steam. And they asked us if we wanted to check it out. And I had to say yes, because we really enjoyed this. Even in its very early version. Which again, it was quite a bit different from what we have here. And even then, it was still a pretty fun game. So really looking forward to checking this out. Jynx has played it a lot more than I have.
Yeah, I started a game back a couple updates ago. And yeah, they've changed so much since it came out.
So Jynx is going to be the one on the mouse and keyboard here, since she's a little bit more familiar with it. And she also plays these type of games, city building, settlement building games, a lot more than I do.
I like the tiny people.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, if the game has named characters, then you got Jynx on board.
Well, this is new. You didn't get to pick your specialist before.
I mean, so much is new. The entire menu here looks completely different for me. So you get to pick which 3 specialists you're going to start out with.
Okay, so we get 3. So I assume we want a scientist, a fighter, and a scavenger.
I feel like that guy with the crazy eyes has to be our fighter, right?
Scrappa.
Yeah, I feel like that's...
Scrappa the Rappa.
Yeah, he's got to be our fighter.
I'm drawn to her.
For the scientist?
Oh, she's comfortable with death.
She kind of looks a little bit like you. I think her face is a little bit like, you know, a little bit more chubbier,
manly.
A little bit more meatier. Yeah, but I mean like the hair.
Yeah.
I feel. You used to have your hair like that.
When it's freshly dyed anyway.
Yeah, and you used to keep the bangs like that too.
True. I haven't had bangs in forever.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Just rocking the ponytail.
So this is going to be our scavenger?
Yep.
He kind of looks like me. If he had a bigger beard. I guess he's a little balder than me, but...
Now the tricky part. Designing
your flag.
I feel like everyone's gonna go with the skull and crossbones.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you're a bear.
I am a bear. Mm-hmm.
So we can do purple and then the bear.
So it's a little bit of both of us.
A little bit of both.
Jynx's favorite color, my spirit animal.
And so we gotta name our city.
What are you gonna name it, Jynx?
Town settlement. Gonna name it Desperado.
Desperado. Alrighty then.
And then
you gotta have a motto. But they do let you.
Yeah, these aren't bad.
Pick some here.
Rather death than dishonor. That's not true.
Jynx doesn't care about dishonor. Never conquered, always feared.
That's good enough.
Or you could always, we could always make our own. Yeah. Always naked.
With enough lube.
Anything is possible.
I don't know if I can fit all that.
Probably not.
Well, I guess I don't need to capitalize every...
I don't think that changes it, but...
Ta-da!
There we go.
Fit?
Yep. That is great. My motto, if y'all didn't know. It's patented, so don't try and steal it.
For real. We're trying to get a sponsorship here.
Yeah. With the lube company we use.
Do some lube wrestling.
And you know what? I'm not putting them out here anymore. Because they still haven't contacted us. No more free promotion for them.
For real. They don't even know who we are.
We're the lube wrestling champions of Colorado. Yep.
Oh, some lube on a trampoline? Well, that'd ruin it, but
that'd
be fun until you went to the hospital.
Yeah, that sounds like a trip to the hospital for me.
Did you ever, play with the water hose on the trampoline when you were a kid?
No, I don't think...
What?
Well, I never had my own trampoline. I just used, the trampoline of friends, you know?
That's true.
We didn't have, trampoline
I never had
money.
my own either, but I always had at least a friend or a cousin who had a trampoline.
Yeah, I always had a friend that had a trampoline.
So we gotta start out with the campsite.
Oh my god, yeah, this is all different.
Yeah, it's completely different.
So expect, noob level gameplay, guys.
For real.
Because, yeah,
It's been a while. I started a save, and then, they came out with another update because they're constantly adding stuff to this game. And then my save was no good.
Yeah, that's always frustrating when you're playing, a game that's being updated often.
I mean, it's cool that they're updating it so often and, taking the time to They really do respond to feedback too. They have this little like bug up here. If you have suggestions, they're really open to people, sharing their thoughts on the game. And it seems like they take that into consideration when they're adding stuff.
So I believe the 1.0 version of the game is supposed to be coming out early next year. So pretty soon, which I'm excited to see what it's going to look like in its final edition.
How are we going to get it on consoles? What I want to know.
I'm pretty sure it is supposed to come to console, in which case we would do a full series with it. The last series we did, I don't remember how long it was, maybe 8 videos or something like that. This one will be around that length, maybe even slightly shorter. Since we do have a lot going on the channel right now. Jinx and I don't typically do series on the PC together because it's incredibly uncomfortable.
Oh yeah, my bottom does not feel good.
Yeah, the chairs we have to sit in order to be able to fit, on the computer together and be able to share the mic. And then like the way we have to sit, it's not a very enjoyable experience. We typically record together on the console and the PS4, and then I record any PC games alone. But Jinx wanted to be on board for this one, and I got a couple series going, so felt like a good series for P+J.
Oh, I didn't mean to put it there, but oh well.
So didn't they change the water system up as well from the last time we played?
Everything's contaminated. Like you used to just have this water well in the water tower. Now you can get it like from the ponds. And I don't know what this is. Oh, it's just storage for clean water.
Okay. So do you only start out with those 3? Do you not have any other?
Yeah, you start out with these 3, and then you can shoot a flare up from your campsite, and it'll call the rest of your settlers in.
Oh, okay,
I just wanted to get the water established.
So they don't die?
So they don't die.
Because isn't that what happened on your little test?
It is exactly what happened. I couldn't build the water fast enough, so I guess Samuel or whatever his name was.
His name was Samuel.
I guess.
And he got dehydrated.
Oh, we got to invite colonists to do a lot of stuff.
He did just a little bit of work and got dehydrated. So are they working on all this right now?
No, they're just walking around.
Well, Scrappa ain't doing shit.
Nothing.
You could be like exploring the area or something, right?
True, because you do have to explore now. Like everything's a haze.
And aren't there like critters out in the world now too?
Yeah, you can go hunting though.
And get a little bit of meat.
And kill some critters.
Add a little bit of protein to our diet.
They're busy built. Oh, never mind. He's running off.
Leaving her to do all the work. I'm out of here. I'm going hunting.
He's like, oh, you said, she's
no,
the
it's
one
her.
leaving.
We got the scientists going out in the wilderness, huh?
Name him?
Oh, that's nice.
Well, I'm going to be Jinx.
I guess I'll be...
Jins. Jins has been drinking.
I guess I'll be Scrappa the Rappa. Or no, I'm going to be the... Raj. I'll be that guy. He's got a lot of work to do on that beard, but...
Yeah. Well, I think he likes it like that.
One is all gray, too.
True.
That's what mine's going to look like soon, guys. It's like they just...
Yours is a big burly beard, though.
Yeah, mine's out of control. It's all over the place.
I think the red is radiation and pollution, which gets all in your food and your water. Just terrible.
Tell you what, man, them grays just seem to like breed in your beard.
Same with your head, too.
You'll have like 1 gray, and then it turns to 3, and then it's 12. I don't know who's doing the math here, but...
I don't mind my grays, though. It's kind of like a rogue gray. I just have like a streak on the right side of my head. Like, whatever. If you want to grow in a big, stripe of gray, that'd be all right.
Yeah, I mean, if it grows in a cool way, then I would be okay with it. Although I don't know if there's any like cool way in a beard outside of like the salt and pepper look. Looks like somebody like shook a little bit of a salt shaker around your beard.
Shake it like a salt shaker.
I've heard the ladies like that.
You can get a skunky stripe.
I don't want the skunky stripe. I've seen some people with skunky. Actually, there's somebody at Paradox, the Paradox streamer guy. He's got like a stripe.
Skunky stripe?
Yeah, he's got like a big gray stripe in his beard.
People. This is almost built.
Okay.
They're working on
Let's call them, man. I'm ready.
Get on in here and help.
We need some more people, man.
We need some workers.
Oh, it's rain. That's not like polluted rain, is it?
Rain. Well, everything's polluted.
Is that why it's all pinkish looking?
It's all terrible.
Are they polluting?
No, that's a flare.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
We're telling everybody to come on in.
Prompted by the specialist signal flare, the rest of your group arrives at the prepared campsite. Despite all the hardship ahead, it is time to rebuild and turn this hostile place into a home.
We're gonna need some pillows.
Pillows?
You can't have a home without pillows.
Pillows. Jynx is from Texas, if you didn't know. So that's how you pronounce pillows in Texas.
Pillows.
Pillows.
Alright,
You'd be forgiven for confusing it with the word pillars.
What? I don't sound nothing.
Alright, so is this how we're going to get food? Is it the fishing hut?
No, I clicked on the wrong thing. So I want to do the scrapper.
Mm-hmm. To get that metal?
Yeah, scrap is going to work in the scrapper.
Are we not going to have roads or nothing?
I mean, we're gonna.
Eventually?
We're trying not to die here. We don't need roads.
I just think the one advantage of you playing is that we
don't have a house either.
Yeah, we do need houses. Is that we can have like a prettier town.
Whatever.
Than if I play. A lot of people criticize my town.
They're like, your town is ugly, Praetorian.
Yeah, I played the first time we played. I was the one who was on the mouse. I did get a little bit of criticism from my town. People didn't like it.
People aren't gonna like this town either. So that's all right.
I mean, I at least had roads.
I'm gonna put roads, okay? Like, this is like crunch time. People are gonna die.
Mm-hmm, yeah, they're out in the...
People are not gonna die, however, if they don't have roads.
They're out in the elements. What are you talking about? You could stub your toe on a stick. You could slip on some bear poop.
Game over, I'm out.
Yep, there's all kinds of
My
ways
toes.
you could be taken out without a road.
I mean, that's true. I've been watching that Naked and Afraid. You need shoes.
Oh, good God. Yeah. Although I've got padded feet because I'm a bear. I've got, the kids call them daddy feet. They're all cracked up like
daddy foot.
Really tough feet. That's from years of wearing boots. You know, whether it was in the army or working up at the prison. I think that's what really did my feet in. Working on that pavement for, 14, 15 hours a day. And you're just on your feet all day. I mean, there's only a couple locations where you could work where you actually have seating. And they're just constantly walking around in the prison all day.
All right, finally got a water well. So
Awesome.
we're not going to thirst to death, at least.
All right, excellent. Everybody's bitching about not having a house.
Yeah.
They're going to be super excited when they all find out they're going to live in these shitty tents you just built them.
They're going to love it.
Yeah,
Just
it's going to be great.
snuggle up real close to the one you love.
How many people can the temporary shelter house? Like 10?
6.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
6.
Not many, but it'll house everyone we've got. So, we're just trying to get started here.
Yeah, yeah. Looks like we have, what, 10 people total?
Yes.
Okay.
4 people are homeless for now. And we also got to build the gate.
In order to go out, right, and explore?
Oh, that's right, I'm building that.
Yeah, you're building the scrapper.
Which I
So
guess I should put a road out here.
We'll have metal produced. And you already got
There's a giant rock in the way.
You already have the thing built that allows you to set the workplaces for, like, collecting goods and stuff?
Yeah, we've got that going.
All right, excellent. I'm excited to see what the world map looks like. Because, again, this is my first time even seeing the game since our series that we did, guys.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, because I haven't, you know, I've always been lacking on the time to play on, you know, I don't have any free time, so I don't even know what that is.
It's like, what? Oh, we have candy bars? What?
Oh, that's kind of nice.
23 candy bars. Where did we get those?
I forgot that they kind of separate all the food in this game. You have, like, all the different kinds of food.
Different snacks.
Yeah, the different kinds of snacks.
All right. That's done, so we can start getting some metal. Do we have any metal?
In your little test playthrough, you got a metal place, like, right nearby.
I've got to do more exploring.
Yep. You can't see nothing.
Praetorian, you get on out there with your goggles.
Goggles help me see better.
You're not even wearing them on your eyeballs.
He's a perfectionist, often brought to the point of frustration. He calls it wisdom brought by age. So I am an old guy. That's why he's got that gray in there.
That is so you.
What? He's just become paranoid in his later years. Not paranoid.
Not yet, because you ain't old.
You think I'm going to be one of them paranoid people when I get old, Jynx?
Yeah. Everything's gonna be a conspiracy. I'm just gonna be that weird aliens guy with the crazy hair.
You're gonna be. Whoa! Get me out of there, Jinx. Do I even have a weapon?
Oh my god, no! This place is not safe.
Do they chase us, or is he just? I saw these like a little worm guy.
I think he just lives there. You just stumbled upon his hole, and he was not happy.
You'd expect he wouldn't be very fast.
Oh, fierce mouse. Concrete. I need metal, man.
Although I'm thinking of a fierce mouse. Is that what I just saw?
Yeah, let's go shoot
Is
him.
he a large mouse?
He's fierce. Let's shoot him. Pew pew.
Oh man, you're gonna get me eaten by a pack of rats.
No, you got this. I believe in you. Look at you go. We're gonna be eating.
So, do I have a gun?
Yeah, you're pew pewing them.
Can you see like the items that we're carrying?
No, I think everyone just kind of has a gun.
No, I thought maybe all the specialists do, but I think weapons are like a thing. I remember reading like a developer diary on it.
A thing?
Yeah, I think like the colonists.
Can find weapons?
Yeah, I think the colonists have to have like weapons, like that they equip. You remember in the previous version of the game, they all had like tools, and like certain colonists would not have tools. Mm-hmm. And clothes, like every colonist had to have their own set of clothes you had to make for them.
Oh yeah, that's right. Those were kind of like tools.
So I mean, yeah.
You just
so
have clothes.
If you clicked on a one of the colonists, like what values do they have? Like if we were just take a look at one of them.
Oh, you can see like their needs and stuff.
Yeah, you can see their exact needs.
What is that? Comfort?
Maybe.
Food,
I'm not entirely
water.
sure. Where's the health? Is that the health or is that happiness?
I think
Nope. Health is right there in big
this
numbers.
Is health.
Okay. Okay, so there's the equipment down there, the tools and the clothes. Maybe they don't have weapons. I don't know. What's the little button you can push up there on Layla, up at the top?
That one?
No, the one next to that one.
I don't know. Looks bad.
Oh, this is how you see her traits
her
and
history.
stuff. Her history.
She's haunted by
She's
personal
frostbitten.
guilt and mistakes of the past.
It must be really cold.
Is it cold?
I don't know. She's frostbitten, so
It doesn't
gotta
even
be pretty
seem
damn cold.
Maybe she's frostbitten from before. Oh, okay.
more rats.
It's all plastic.
Oh, we really don't have any metal. We might need a gate sooner than
Yeah,
we were
but
thinking,
we can't
so
build the gate without metal.
Oh, really? All right, so yeah, we definitely got to find that metal then.
Of course.
It would be our Let's Play where we can't find metal.
Play,
Ooh, look at that glorious deer, man. He's majestic. That's exactly the word I needed. Majestic.
Majestic.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's no freaking metal. I just built that scrapper for nothing.
What about up in the north? I don't think we've looked up there.
I'm trying not to.
What's that thing in the trees there? It looks... Oh, that's planks.
Yeah, ruined house. Yeah, this is not good, guys.
Yeah, we have yet to find metal. We got plenty of berries.
Got berries and wood.
Make that blueberry pie.
And pollution.
You got all the stuff you need.
More
but
pollution. Dang.
Yeah, this isn't good, guys. Lots of wood.
Oh, gosh.
It's always the Let's Play. Oh, more rats. Or mice.
Some concrete.
All right, well, that's good. I mean, at least we have concrete.
Yeah, but metal.
Yeah, we need metal. I'm sure we have it somewhere. I think that they have it where, like you're always going to have at least, some of the basic resources that you need. I think you're just going out further and further when there's probably a location, like, closer.
You think so?
That we just haven't, in a direction we haven't gone yet.
Maybe that looks like a car. Maybe that's metal.
Yeah, I might be able to break that down. What's that? Oh, that's plastics.
Yeah.
Oh, how far out is Praetorian?
See. I was gonna resources.
Resources? Right, so that's the pollution.
Like purple is supposed to be metal.
Is that not?
I don't know. It looks pink.
So what is that? That little bluish purple thingy? Small
That's
concrete. What about this one down there?
Metal.
There's metal.
Oh, good grief! And it's
is that right next to your base, Jinx? It's like right there.
We gotta talk about it.
I didn't see it either, so I can't really say anything, but
that's why they have all these overlays so that you can tell what you're looking at.
I just wonder how many people were yelling at their screens right now.
Praetorian, get back here.
Like, there's metal right next to you. It's the closest resource, guys.
Well, it was down here where I couldn't see good.
That's bad.
That is bad.
Well, at least we got metal. I figured they wouldn't set you up because you need metal at least for the gate. So.
Well, I didn't trust them. I've got trust issues. We still got berries.
I am looking forward to seeing the world map since so much has changed with this, the regular view. I'd like to see what the world map looks like. It's definitely a prettier game.
Yeah, I like what they've done with that.
Mm-hmm. Oh, colonist has received a vision.
Received a vision.
Isn't that something you gotta click on?
An older colonist claiming to bear grave news is brought to you. They are shaking and in clear dismay. I saw it. A bright wave of destruction. It will hit tonight. You try to ask for more guidance, but the colonist is already passed out from the stress. It is up to you to decide how to react to this news.
Well, I don't know. I don't really believe in visions,
She's
but
crazy.
She looks kind of crazy.
I think a meteor or fire or fallout.
She is a redhead, though. They say redheads are touched by the gods, so
I suppose.
maybe we should believe her.
I was oh. Well, what kind of touching are we talking about?
Well, she's a redhead, so I just automatically go for fire. Yeah.
Prepare for fire.
I don't know how wise it is to base the hair, this important decision off of hair color. But.
Yeah. I don't know. She looks kind of crazy. I'm going to ignore her.
Okay.
Fine. You see no reason to believe this clearly deranged old-timer and decide to go about your day as usual. You leave the poor thing and return to your duties only to see a flaming object hurling from the sky toward your colony. Seems you interpreted the signs incorrectly.
All right, well, I was kind of right. Oh.
A bug?
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's early access, guys. So
Hashtag.
some things that'll be unfinished.
Haha. Joke's on you. The disaster was broken. Nothing happened.
Nothing happened.
She is crazy. She's over here talking in hashtags.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Although I don't know that we
another thing is that we are playing on the pre-release
True.
Steam version. So there might be a patch on day one. Nope, there it is right there.
Oh, well, that's not too bad.
Just damaged a few things.
It's fine.
I told you to believe the HiJynx. Gingies know.
Well, it wasn't fire.
I might have been wrong about the disaster. I'm just saying gingies. And you know what? The gods would send down some rocks from space.
I mean, they would, because aliens.
Aliens.
Alright, so everybody's got a house. We do need more water. I was working on maybe getting another water source.
Yeah, it looks like we don't have any water up there, right? No excess water?
We're drinking as much as we're pulling in.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
Should probably get something going here.
But pollution.
So it's a water collector that pulls it from the lake?
Yeah.
I thought you were going to put your little fishing thing there.
I was gonna, but water.
Yeah, we need water.
God, this place is terrible. This is like the worst location.
Worst location.
I say that anyway, but I'm sure there are worse.
Wait until we start our console series, which will be the longer series.
Oh gosh, yeah.
Now, on a 1.0 version of the game, that'll be the worst location.
Maybe we'll just get another well. Well, this is a tower.
Yep.
We gotta store some water. And you can't overlap them like you could before.
Well, I think that wasn't working probably. I think that was bugged when we were doing that. Because I think you weren't supposed to be able to overlap them on that version of the game either.
Yeah.
But yeah, we had them all over the damn place, didn't we?
One on every corner.
Yep, every corner had a
just
damn
in case
water
you
well.
got thirsty.
Took a couple steps, got a little thirsty. You could take a little sip.
I wonder though if the water wells like suck the water out of the land and then you can't grow things.
Maybe. Fertile tiles produce more water than normal ones, while barren tiles produce none. So at the very least, the soil does affect the amount of water you get. That's where you're going to put your water tower?
Yeah. I was going to put a torch here, but there's already one there. Maybe I'll put a nice shrubbery there.
I just feel like the water towers are supposed to be out in the middle of the forest so that like teenagers can get drunk on them.
That's true.
Make out.
But I'm going to go fetch a pail of water. Yeah, now we'll work on the gate because we got to get these explorers out there.
Yeah. I feel like that's something that we should get pretty early. I'd like to have it in the first episode.
Okay.
You don't think we'll get it?
Maybe.
We got this, Jinx.
Hey, it could happen.
I just want to see what the world map looks like.
True, what they've changed with it.
Well, yeah, we can also bring like so many resources home.
because you haven't seen the colonies or anything like that.
No, I haven't seen
There's
any
cars.
of that. Yeah, there's vehicles now. There's all kinds of stuff. So, like, if you're joining us on this series and this is the first time you watched a game since our series back last year, then you're right here with me, just seeing all the changes as we go. I don't see why you're not going to get that done. I mean, I guess you're kind of short on concrete.
Yeah, we could use more concrete.
I guess we need a lot more metal too, don't we? Yeah.
And the scrapper working on that.
Yep, he's getting us metal.
Dang. It's taking a while, though.
I think the real question that I want to know is, can you assign colonists, specific colonists, to locations? Is that possible?
So. Probably not.
Because that was one of the things I remember really wanting. Because, like, the colonists will have, like, these special traits that, unique traits that make them good at certain things, bad at other things. And thus, you would naturally want to assign them to jobs that they are good at. But that wasn't possible in the previous version of the game. I felt like that was one that I really wanted to see them add. But yeah, it looks like it might not be a thing.
We got a water tower, so we'll start storing some water.
If we have any excess water.
Finish getting all the rat carcasses.
Awesome.
Let's take a look at our food situation.
I mean, look pretty good on food, although I don't know how much that is, but it seems like a lot. We got some jerky and some venison. Yeah, we need to get some crops going and stuff too, huh?
Yeah, we need all kinds of stuff. Trying to get that gate though. I think that's priority.
That's probably priority. I probably wouldn't build anything that takes. Well, I mean,
they'll have it.
It's
built
just
soon.
it's just the concrete that we're lacking.
Yeah, let's see if there's any like.
There's that one.
There's 11 there.
Mm-hmm.
Let's take a look with our peeper. At the resources.
Yeah, I'm glad they added this here. This makes it a lot easier to
does.
find the resources. I mean, you would have never found the metal if it wasn't for this.
Maybe I would have someday after I went miles away to get the metal.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, looky here. Oh, there's a big one.
A large concrete room, yep. Mm-hmm.
That's kind of
So
far,
what is the teal color? Oh, plastics.
Plastic?
Okay, it's all over there on the side.
I feel like these are kind of tiny, but
yeah.
like people who might be hard to see in.
You might be able to adjust all that though in the options.
Take a look at water. Oh,
whoa!
Oh, this is the map.
I think you just finished up the.
I just zoomed out.
You sure you didn't just finish because we only needed that one part left?
Oh, maybe.
So I think to go back in your town, you got to click on that thing on the bottom right, or that.
Is it done?
No, it's not done yet. So you can always access it.
Okay, so yeah, you can zoom out if it'll let you.
Does clicking the little bottom right thing open it up?
It does.
Okay, I think that's how it worked before. All right, so this is what we have nearby. Here's our little town of Desperado.
Ooh, we need science.
We got that science nearby. We've got some meat. So it's a little farm. And some plastics, right? Is that what that is?
Plastic.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I think our priority will be the science.
Be the science? Yeah, I think so too. All right, so we got some good resources nearby.
Almost done with that. Let's fast forward a little bit.
A little bit to send these people out, get them exploring. Is there anything else that we need to take care of now that we have all the resources for the gate?
Yeah, now that we have the basic... Oh, there's a strange child.
Near the colony. Let's see what this is all about.
Child?
That's not near the colony, that's in the colony.
While looking for materials, a worker from the recycler that we don't have has spotted a child living among the heaps of rubbish. Not one of yours. The child must have been there a long time. You come up to a rinky-dink place put together from plastic bottles and rubber bands. This is my home. I have nowhere else to go, the kid whispers while staring at the ground. I should have gave her a creepy voice.
So that's Jinx's kid voice.
Oh, I'm going to throw her out. Look at that adorable little bottle baby.
Mm-hmm. So we're going to take the kid in.
Of course we're going to take her in.
So you look at the child sitting on top of the debris pile. While with its hollowed cheeks and dark circles under the eyes, you ask them to join your colony, explaining that these resources will slowly be put to other use. The child looks neither happy nor sad, but quietly nods and takes your hand as you make your way back to the colony.
Didn't your mom teach you not to trust strangers?
So we got another citizen. That makes us... we'll have 11 people.
What are we gonna do?
So one of the new things, so they had kids before, and the kids grew up. I remember they had like schools and stuff for educating them. I think that's supposed to make them more useful. So they had all that in the previous version of the game. One of the new things is that your colonists can now like grow old and die, like from natural causes. So that's like part of the newest patch, I think. I had to have a little coughing break there, guys. I'm still sick. Still trying to get over this damn cough. It's unfortunately affected the channel a bit. I was supposed to start a new Hearts of Iron 4 series last week, and unfortunately we had to postpone it, but hopefully we should be starting that soon. I'm just about over it. I'd say like in an hour-long video, I probably only start coughing maybe 3, 4, 5 times.
3, 4, 500 times.
It's not bad, comparatively.
All right, let's get... We have plenty of wood, I guess, for now. We probably should start recycling the plastic. You think? Think we should go for the recycler or the lumberyard?
So is that the only way to get plastic?
Yeah, through those plastic piles.
I'm sure we're going to need plastic. So like, if that's the only way, then yeah, I would definitely want to get this recycler going.
I was like, why can't I just put it over the pollution?
So what is all? So that's all pollution. The pink stuff.
Yeah, that's pollution. That's the yucky stuff.
Okay.
So everyone working here is gonna get cancer.
Is gonna get cancer. They'll be fine.
I know, right? Like he survived whatever it is that caused
the aftermath. Yeah.
Yeah. Like, you'll be all right.
And maybe you'll get some superpowers. That's the way I always look at it.
True. Or like an extra arm. Those are handy if they have hands.
Yeah, I guess if you just have an arm with just just the wrist ending, then yeah, it wouldn't be all that useful.
So we got all the materials. We're just waiting on them to build it.
To build the gate. I suppose if you just got a wrist, you can still punch people with that arm.
True.
It'd be your punching arm.
Or you could like attach stuff to it. That's what I would do. I don't know what I'd attach to it. Like, what would your arm weapon be?
I don't know. I guess a blade, just some type of blade.
I was thinking a chainsaw.
A chainsaw, an Evil Dead style.
Yeah.
I mean, it works. I guess. I mean, the problem with the chainsaw, though, for me, is that you got to have fuel. So I prefer having like a melee weapon attached to me.
Congratulations, you've rebuilt the gate and gained access to the world map. The gate is now open and the vast world stands ready for your specialist to explore. Progress has not gone unnoticed. Soon your colony will begin attracting various folks, some good, others desperate, some tricksters, and those who just want to see you destroyed. And there's raids, which I have not experienced yet.
Yeah, I think that's one of the sort of newer additions to the game. Is they come in here and raid, which is why you might want to have weapons for like your colonists. Right, so we completed construction of the gate, so we'll be able to go out.
Need some more berries. Colonist has an idea. One of the colonists approaches you, appearing more than a bit nervous. She says that she might be able to provide some clothing for the colony. Her grandmother used to teach her while she was a child, and she seems fairly confident that she still remembers how it goes. The question is, do you trust her skills?
Well, I mean, it's the same Gingy.
The same one.
And she was right last time, so...
Make the damn clothes. Nice. Thank you.
Told you.
Sorry,
Trust
I
the
came off
Gingy
as a
Jinx.
bit rude when we first met.
She's over here trying to save the colony. A useful member.
So do we have to like send them to the gate?
Maybe. Yeah, this is all new for us, guys. We're not entirely sure how to send them out now. Can you like select one and then send them over to the gate?
Oh, send to world
there we go.
map.
There's a button for it. Of course.
All right. And she's going to go try to get some knowledge.
And then Scrappa, I suppose, could go out too, right? Is he our...
I guess she's got to go. She's ready for action. Oh, and a group of survivors.
You know what? They could be useful. Well,
I guess we don't have enough water and everything. We'll deal with you in a second.
All right, so we're going to send her over to get the research. She has 6 AP. Is that right?
Yes. Do the thing.
So she'll be bringing us some research home.
Get the knowledge.
Okay, I love that you can see all their stats now. Like, is that how much research they're getting per day, their scavenging efficiency, their attack power. It's all a little bit more clear than last time we played, where we were kind of questioning some of these things. We weren't entirely sure how it was working.
Yeah, it looks like the mission. I don't know if she's going to go back and forth bringing the research.
Yeah, like that happened before, or if it's just automatically sent back.
Mm-hmm. I guess we could see if we have any science points. Yeah,
Looks like we do. Yeah, we got it right away. So you might want to...
Yeah,
I don't know if it's paused while you're in here. Looked like it was.
Okay.
So what are we going to get? Oh, we could actually get quite a few things, because we got 300 science here, and these are not that expensive. Though I think you can only research one thing at a time, though, so... So you have to pick food,
yeah, maybe.
Which is survival skills, which increases production speed by plus 20%. What are the other options? Crowbars, that also increases production speed by plus 20%, plus crowbars. Why would you not want a crowbar?
Traps and nurses. Shared duties and clear communication.
Gives a +1 work slot.
Oh, for like, I don't know. Do they just go around nursing people while they're working?
No, yeah, I'm not entirely sure. I was thinking that work slots, like, you remember in the little...
yeah, you could, like, add a person.
Yeah,
to
I was
make
thinking
it
that you could
efficient.
have, yeah, like an additional person there.
But yeah, just not, why would nurses?
So what do the heavy traps do? Durability plus 40% of whatever those items are right there. Whatever those buildings are.
Yeah, it looks like trapper or recycler or something like that.
Okay.
I wish that I could hover. Maybe if I click on it.
Yeah. There you go.
Okay, cool. So tent.
So emergency shelter and tent. Okay. And a +1 work slot for the medical tent.
That makes sense.
That's what I was saying. What were you saying?
I don't know, just +1 worker for everyone.
What? No. So
bartering in the frontier outpost.
Okay. I don't know. I kind of feel like the production, either from crowbars. Does that affect it doesn't affect everything, though. You need to look at those buildings it affects. Which are the scrapper and recycler.
Okay. I still think that would be good to go with, though.
Yeah, probably.
I'm going to take a look at food, though, one more time.
Which is going to affect the fishing hut and trapper.
Which we don't even have either of those right now.
So probably go with the production?
Yeah, we'll go with that.
All right, so we're going to get those crowbars. It'll be 15 hours.
And then we'll have some tools. I do want to see, though, like, if you can research more than one thing. And no,
it shows you the slots right there. You might be able to unlock more than one slot.
Oh, true, yeah.
But as of right now, we can only do one at a time.
All right, so we're doing crowbars.
You're going to do this event?
Survivors.
So...
Oh, they're here to... Oh, they're bringing stuff.
Yeah, they if you accept them, then you're going to get one adult, one elder, and one child. And then also the scientist.
Guy.
And then they'll give you those goods, the supplies that they have with them, which is like 9 strips of bacon or jerky, 3 tools, and 7 health packs. Just for the bacon, the jerky.
Right? And the scientists.
I mean, all that seems good to me. I mean, I know you're getting like an elder and a child, but
yeah, the elder will die soon anyway.
Jinx is so cold. Did you not do it?
Oh, I got it.
There you go. Right. So now we need more homes, though.
Need more homes.
Were you planning on sending any of those other specialists out?
Yeah, I was gonna. I feel like you need to go out and scavenge.
Yeah, I feel like so, too.
I do need to build more houses, though.
So do you have like a general layout in mind, or are you just throwing stuff up?
I was gonna have a layout in mind, but like everything's so like polluted.
You can clean up the pollution though, can't you?
Yeah, eventually. But this is just the beginning. I do go through like
and
later on in the game to
fix
kind of
things.
Clean it up, get rid
make
of
it look
stuff,
nicer.
And move it around. It's just trying to get started in the beginning.
Yeah, you don't want your people to die.
Yeah. Or them griping about being homeless and all that jazz.
Oh, so these people here are going to get their own tent. Oh, so
well, no, like
everybody's
the
going
new
to be
people
jealous.
Are going into the old houses. And then me and you are going to get
and then we're going to get the nice tent together. We're going to share that tent.
Yeah.
We need somewhere private, guys, for our naked time.
We're going to make babies.
Yeah, we're going to make babies for this colony.
Beautiful babies. They're going to work hard.
Because we are both highly fertile.
I know.
It's true,
kind of
guys.
ridiculous.
It is ridiculous.
Have to be very, very careful.
Yeah, when we had our son, we were just like, we were ready to have, we'd already had one kid. We had our daughter. And we were ready to have another kid. We weren't ready right that moment. We were kind of like, we just don't want to pay for birth control. And we knew we wanted to eventually have another kid. So we said, we'll just go off the birth control so we don't have to pay for it. And then whenever you get pregnant, you get pregnant. It was like immediately after.
Yeah.
Almost as soon as she went off the birth control.
Yeah. And here comes the baby.
And so
wasn't quite ready for you.
Yeah, we weren't quite ready.
All right.
We didn't expect it to be that quick.
What do we need for the tent? Now we need more plastic. Oh no.
Didn't you just get the recycler? Or do they not have it built yet?
They're still building it.
They're still building it. Yeah, they need
cinder blocks.
Mm-hmm.
Let's take a look and see what they're working on. No, they're still trying to get this stuff.
Okay. I mean, you just gotta be patient, Jynx. Just gotta be patient. So I see that there's fuel up there. I assume that's used for the vehicles. No, I mean up on the top bar.
Oh, I see.
So I assume that's used for the vehicles. Is it used for anything else? No, just for vehicles.
Yeah, just for vehicles. I think there's like a motor shop or whatever that you can work on your vehicles and do stuff with them.
Again, just so much to the game, guys. A lot to it.
I know you're homeless. I'm sorry.
Well,
we don't have any plastic.
Doesn't it say who lives in each house? Like, can you look at that?
I don't think so. Oh,
yeah, okay,
maybe.
that's right there. Okay, so that's where everybody's at.
I wish you could move people around, though. Oh, we do have kids.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we have a few children.
Where'd all these kids come from?
They might have came with us, or maybe we're already popping them out.
Oh my God, we just have a million.
It seems
children.
like half of our population is kids. You could probably hover over the population up there on the top bar, and it'll probably have like a breakdown of how many kids we have. We have 5 kids, so out of those 14, 5 of them are useless mouse that don't do anything.
You can go pick berries.
We should be, and I think in the game the kids don't do anything though. I might be wrong.
I think they do.
Which is completely inaccurate, guys. I know here in modern society our children don't really do that much. I mean, our kids help out around the house. They got chores and we have expectations of them. But I know most modern families don't require, in Western society at least, don't require much from their children.
What is the point of having someone work the gate? Is that for security?
I would assume it's for security, yeah.
Yeah, I suppose that makes sense.
I could be wrong, but in a situation like this, or in a historical situation, I think our guy is ready to go out and do stuff on the world map, isn't he? I don't know.
He is now. We just got the notification. There's like a little timer.
Oh, it's her that's ready. Okay.
All right, so she already got the
research.
Ooh, we need this plastic.
Yeah, get that plastic.
We're gonna get the goods.
Nice.
Do they automatically go? Because it's not in her
Yeah,
box.
it's not in the box. That's strange. I think right now she's collecting that still, so.
Oh, that makes sense.
Maybe the research you get immediately, and the other stuff you have to wait for them to collect it.
I feel like Scrappa should go out and kill something.
Yeah, I mean, he's a fighter.
Deer.
And look at that crazy look. He feels like
Oh, I don't know. He might get ganged up on.
You think
By
the deer...
the rats and the deer, they're in cahoots with each other.
You think they're dangerous?
Yes.
I mean, deer can be dangerous for sure, but especially if there's multiple male deer.
It's Mighty Mouse. Or Fierce Mouse.
I mean, he's a fighter. This is his job.
Yeah, I suppose if he dies from a mouse, that would be embarrassing.
And so far, fighting has been the only way for him to let off steam and avoid becoming a jittery mess.
That's true.
Look at them crazy eyes. We don't want him becoming a jittery mess, Jynx. Oh, he's getting his butt whooped.
No, he ain't. He got it.
He lost like a third of his health fighting a deer.
It's fine.
Deer are serious, though, man.
They are serious. Get you some of that meat before you go home.
Carry that shit in your pocket, man.
Guess we do need them. Do we have the medic tent? Yeah, we do. Oh, do we have to poo?
Basic hygiene is a must for a healthy colony. Allows colonists to wash and relieve themselves. Keep the outhouses away from water sources to avoid contamination.
Oh, gosh.
You've got to have a shitter.
We need toilets.
That is brand new. We never had that before. You should probably keep that away from your water.
There's water everywhere, though.
And if we make them walk too far away, then every time you go...
You're going to get ate by ass worms.
Every time you go try and take a poop, you might get eaten.
All right, well, let's take a look at our water and see where that is.
Alright, so that's all the
We
water.
don't want it around there.
There's water over that way too.
I
And there's
guess
a
we
lot
could
of open
explore
space.
this area over here, or have it over here by the entrance.
Put the poop by the entrance. So as soon as people walk into our town, the first thing they do is
Welcome to
smell
our
our
town.
butts. Jeez.
Sniff my butt.
It's a way of welcoming new people.
That's how you get to know each other.
Jinx ain't playing. She really is putting it by the gate. Everybody's gonna smell our shit. Maybe we'll keep the raiders away. I don't know.
True.
Yeah, I say have it out in the forest. A little bit of privacy, I guess. Yeah, just so much new stuff, guys.
Okay, so the recycler is finally built. So let's get that plastic going. It's right there, so it shouldn't take them long.
Yeah, they should be able to collect that up as they get irradiated. We are definitely starting to have some food shortages. I noticed the food has been dropping fast.
Who's eating all the damn food?
And our specialist is ready too. Oh, Colonist Elizabeth is injured. Have we not gotten a medic yet? Because that seems like a pretty important thing to have.
Yeah, I was gonna build that next, but then I built the pooper.
You got distracted by the pooper.
Oh man.
I'll put it right there.
Yeah, in the middle.
Seems like we're gonna have some job problems.
We're gonna have all kinds of
Oh
problems.
damn! Did she break her leg? What happened there?
She's just a kid.
Just
She
a
could
kid.
have done anything.
Can you click on her and see what she broke or hurt? Like hover over that. Oh, it just shows injured. Okay. All right, so
Although I guess if a kid dies, everyone's gonna be devastated.
everybody's gonna be all sad. It's gonna ruin everybody's happiness rating.
They're like, no.
And of course, it's devastating that a kid died, Jinx.
I mean, it's just a kid.
Jinx is vicious in these games, man. She's like, well, there's just a mouse. You know, eventually, I know they're just a mouth to feed right now, but eventually they grow up and then they can contribute. Although we don't have a school yet, so it means they're not going to be very educated, guys.
True.
Our kids can't read.
Can't read good.
You don't need to be able to read to pick up scrap, though. We also have one of our specialists available for action. I assume it's me.
Yeah, probably you. I just wanted to get that concrete working on.
And I'm getting meat. So I got that food, Jinx. So
You got
yeah,
meat
it
on?
looks like the feet. He does
Okay.
still put it in his inventory.
I guess you can stop off at the house.
It does seem that the inventory is a little bit larger than it was before.
Yeah, now you have like slots and stuff.
Look how much more efficient I am than the scientist.
What do you want to do? You want to do more exploring or drop the food off?
I feel like I'm close enough to drop the food off. I don't want anybody to starve while I'm gone.
You're just out there eating snacks.
Yeah, and I'm carrying snacks around with me.
We'll
I
have to
can't
remember to
say
send you
how
back
many
out.
snacks would make it home if I carried those in my pocket, guys. So
Did we get the food? I think he's got to drop it off.
yeah, I think he's got to go put it over there in the actual stockpile. And then you can put them back out there. You still have two other specialists, too, that could always go out.
Yeah, I was going to have them explore the area, but yeah, he can go out. We need to get those goodies.
Although I would say
I don't
that...
care about that old man.
Are you going to have the fighter explore the area?
Yeah, he can explore too. Just everybody go out.
You're going to put everybody out there?
Yeah. His health is going up though, so I'll leave him to heal up before he goes back out. Or before he goes out at all, I guess.
Yeah.
This person's like sleeping on the floor.
Does he not have a... Oh, he doesn't have a
he's
house.
homeless, that's
Yeah, we're
right.
still waiting on that
Sorry,
plastic.
Alex.
Poor Alex. Oh, he's an elderly man, too.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
Eh.
We got our old people sleeping
He's a
out.
goner.
My thing is, why do he sleep in the middle of the road? Does everybody's got to step out and, like, over him?
Yeah, that's kind of rude.
Oh, this guy's quite eccentric, isn't he?
Yeah, he's a weirdo.
He got some 3D goggles.
That's a big area to explore.
Oh, look at that. Hey, we got an achievement. So we got some more meat, some more
Is that
jerky.
meat or cloth?
I think
What
that's...
is it?
It looks like jerky, right? Doesn't it?
Yeah, I guess we can head over there.
Like jerky or bacon. And then some tools up there.
I'm worried because I'm not sure how the bandits work now. Like, is he gonna come after me? He's eccentric too. Everyone's crazy.
I don't know. He just looks like he's got gas. It's like that painful old people gas.
Oh, man.
I don't know if y'all know
pills.
about that.
They're running out. Simethicone. I'm a pharmacy technician. So.
Jinx works in a pharmacy, if you didn't know, so she could tell you all the technical terms.
All
Did you
the
put me back out there?
drugs. No.
Send
I think
me
you
to,
just dropped the food off.
Send me to the world map. Yeah,
Go
we got a
back
bunch
out.
of food now. Alright, so I'm ready to explore.
Are you ready to explore?
Yeah.
You ready for this?
So which way are we going, Jinx? We gonna go to the north? I think south looks nicer.
Yeah, it does.
North looks kind of barren up
Yeah,
there.
you can go down south.
See what we
Gosh,
can
you're
find.
such a stomper.
That's the way I stomp around the house in real life, too.
That's true. We have a pet rabbit, and he's always like, "What the hell are you doing, Dad?"
You'd think he would have learned by now. We've had this rabbit for, what, like well over a year,
about
year and a half?
Year and a half, almost.
He still hasn't learned that I stomp when I walk. It's not my fault, guys. I weigh like 215 pounds. I work out. I got muscles, and they're heavy.
He's a big old boy.
You know, I blame my weight, though, but I've always been a stomper, guys. I know my mom always used to talk about it. She'd tell me I sound like an elephant walking around the house.
Because of course you do.
Mm-hmm.
Now let's bring this plastic home.
The crazy thing is that I can both stomp and be silent. You won't hear me coming. Get up on them tippy toes and start sneaking.
More science.
That's what we need, but we need a scientist to gather that.
Yeah, I'll go gather it once I drop off the stuff.
So we had, what is those, components or something like that? I think it's components,
Yeah.
right?
You can keep exploring.
I guess look up at the top, make sure I'm not saying the wrong thing. Up on the top bar, what is that called? Components. Yep.
Components. Rare metals. That's new.
There's a lot of new stuff up there at the top from what I'm seeing. Oh, maybe not. Yeah, I guess it's only those two. The gas and the rare metals.
Get the jerky, old man.
What's the box next to the components up there in the top bar?
Fun.
box. Okay, I think they had that before.
I feel like they should have been bags.
What's the thing on the top bar in the far right? Oh, money. I guess it makes sense since there is... Although I feel like it should be more like a barter system, honestly.
It kind of is. Like, you trade goods that have a value, and you can trade them pretty much just stuff.
And you're trading them for money, though.
Yeah.
So that means it's not a barter system.
I know, but I mean, if you're not getting any money from the transaction, you're just getting goods. It's kind of like a bartering system.
I'm saying you could have had it like where each, item has like a value,
He's all healed
and
up,
then you're
so he
trading
can
it
go
for
out.
other items.
Jinx can go back out too.
So everybody's gonna be out there now.
Don't we need to keep someone at home?
I don't know. I know that they're better at fighting, but you know what? I think we're probably not gonna get raided, right?
Yeah, not in the beginning.
You would think we should be safe.
How would you rate the game's visuals and audio so far?
Do we have to rate that? Can we
You
tell?
don't have to. It'll go away eventually.
I like the little ducky though.
I know. He's so cute.
Mm-hmm.
Where's Scrappa going? Should he go fight?
Yeah, I feel like he should destroy that bandit
he
lair.
whooped that guy's ass.
We should not be having bandits this close
Hell
to home.
no. This is our territory.
Yep, we're taking over all of this. This all belongs to Desperado now. So we still don't have any medics.
Yeah, we're waiting on the friggin' resources to come in.
That little child is trying to sleep off their broken leg.
Almost.
I feel like that's not going to work.
Almost. That kid's gonna die before we get a nurse.
I keep seeing these very unhappy faces in our town. I'm like, man, this town is coming together. Stop your whining.
Everyone's resting poorly.
Because they're sleeping in that terrible little community
like, do
tent thing you
fucking
have.
who? Like, get a new snuggle buddy.
Well, then you're not going to be better rested.
True.
You're going to be tired.
You'd be tired.
Yeah, you
Yeah, but
stayed up
you'll
all
at least
night.
be in a better mood.
True. Yeah.
Unless it was not that
Unless it
fun.
wasn't desirable. Yeah. You didn't get to come.
All right. Go get your leg fixed. You dumb child.
So we've got another specialist ready. It looks like Scrappa.
Go punch that dude in the
Go
face.
fight him.
Oh,
Oh, he actually
shoot
shoots this
him.
time. Before they
What?
always were boxing.
Yeah, they just punched him.
Yeah. A boxing match. So he's not quite dead yet.
Nice.
There we go.
Victory!
He's got metal there.
Oh, sweet.
So that'd be helpful. Although we're kind of doing all right in metal now.
Oh, he got blowed up. He's okay, though.
Oh, yeah, okay. I remember there were the risk that you took
Yeah.
damage whenever you're searching something.
Get some more research.
Oh, did we ever
Yeah, did
finish
we get the
researching that?
crowbars? We'll take a look at that in just a second. We're exploring.
More research.
More, ooh, and plastic.
Lots of research close by. And what is that down there?
Cans of peaches.
Oh, okay. So yeah, lots of research nearby. That'll be helpful.
Alright, we used all our specialists. Let's take
It
a
feels
look
like
at
we are done researching and they didn't notify us.
Yeah.
Or maybe they did and we missed it. Maybe we
I
just
don't
missed it,
think
guys.
So.
So from there we can unlock scavenger teams, which is a +1 work slot on 2 buildings. The scrapper and recycler.
Oh, that would be helpful.
Or do you already have those filled up, like with workers?
Well, we have one.
You can only have one in
person
each one?
but this will give us another one.
Is that the max you can have right now in those 2?
Yeah, just the one.
I see.
More
Reclaimable
metal.
materials. Okay, so production 1 plus metal for the scrapper.
That's helpful because once you run out of that shit, it's so hard to find more.
Mm-hmm. The inventory, what is that? Capacity 2,000. Oh, for the stockpile.
Oh,
Stockpile can carry more stuff.
yeah, you can always build more stockpiles.
Mm-hmm. So remember, we also have, other stuff up there as well. With the food production. Although you said we didn't have
Yeah,
those,
we
right?
don't even have those.
And yeah, I don't think we need either of those either, right?
Nurses might be helpful, like especially if we have like a catastrophe.
Yeah, it's some type
or
of
whatever.
catastrophe, yeah.
The outpost would be nice, but we haven't even come across anybody yet.
Yeah, maybe we should stay focused on production then. And we get the, if you said we need the scavenger teams, maybe we get that.
Yeah, we'll go ahead and do that. It's interesting with, it taking time now to research.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It kind of, draws out you spending your research before you'd get it, and then you blow it.
Yeah, you just blow all your research immediately to get the goodies.
Oh, are you she died outside the tent.
Right when she got up to the tent.
So now we gotta bury her ass.
So now we need a burial pit.
So
So we gotta figure out where we're gonna put that.
Drag her out in the woods and let
What?
the carrier
Let the animals
take her.
take. We got our outhouse completed, so people can poop now. That's good.
Poop neck. This is the burial ground.
That's how you get haunted while you're pooping, Jinx. I mean, I guess because
It all causes pollution.
it all causes pollution, so it's fitting.
It makes sense.
But still, though, you go out late at night to go poop.
It's a long walk to the burial grounds. You're
Nah.
grieving. Body fluids are gonna happen.
I got you, Jinx.
I hate that.
Yeah, we'll have to get that going.
I wonder if you can still bury people and then delete it and get your resources
Get it,
back.
maybe. Probably not. They might have fixed that
Because
badge.
we're not gonna lose one more person.
Did you want to pause it? Because that is actually the end of the first episode, guys.
What? We're having so much fun.
Yeah, we're getting some stuff done. And it's coming together.
Well, not for little old. What's
Not
her
for
face?
little old Elizabeth. Being a child in this world is not easy, guys. So yeah, that's going to be the end of our first episode. I hope you guys did enjoy it. If you did, make sure you leave a like on the video, subscribe to our channel, hit that notification bell, and leave a comment. We do read and reply to all comments. Love talking to you guys. Feel free to ask whatever questions you want about the game and our experiences, but keep in mind that obviously we're not incredibly experienced with the current version of the game, and they've just been adding so much to it. But again, we do read and reply to all comments. Do love talking to you guys. And all those things, those likes, those comments, all those interactions do help out with the search engine, so we appreciate it. If you're looking for any links, check down the description of any of our videos. You'll find links to our PayPal, Patreon, and Teespring store. If you'd like to help support the channel, you'll also find links to all of our social media, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, all that good stuff. I'd like to follow us on there. And finally, you'll find a link to our Discord if you'd like to join our community. So the next episode should be tomorrow, the next day after this video comes out. We do have a lot of series going though, so there might be some days here and there that don't have a video just because we're pretty busy at the moment. Again, this is going to also be a shorter series, but if you're looking for anything to watch while you wait for the next episode, go check out the front page of our channel. We have 3,000 something videos all sorted by genre. We have played several games like this, the city building style of games, including the other game that's in this, I don't know what they're surviving series, and that is Surviving Mars. We did 2 series with that, one on the PC and one on the PlayStation 4. So maybe go check out one of those, or any of the other city building series that we have. I'll link some of those on the end card of this video. So that's going to be it for this episode. I do hope to see you guys on the next one, and thanks for watching.